I want to hear your take quickly on the Blake Caelynn of it all. I just would really love to hear what you guys think.
I think Blake is a sleaze. Like, I want to make that clear. I think he's a sleaze. I think he's a playboy. But he didn't do anything really wrong. He's a single dude. He can kind of hook up with who he wants.
Yeah.
If he was leading them all on, that would be one thing. But if it was like he hooked up with Kristina and then Caelynn back to back, gross, but also like he's not cheating on them.
What do you think, Kristina?
I do think that Caelynn did herself a disservice by going into Bachelor in Paradise and just going for Blake and really calling him out in a way that she shouldn't have. When I read those messages, my first reaction was like, oh shoot, like Caelynn is going down. This looks so awful for her. I do feel like Blake was like vindicated a little bit, but I just think that I wish he didn't do it. I don't think he had to, and I think that it was the wrong move, and I think he just wanted America to like him so badly, but those were select texts to make him look good and make her look bad, and it was so private, and I think he could have just gone about it differently. And I think the reason that it bothered me so much is that it felt so calculated. It wasn't in the heat of the moment that he decided to release these messages, because if you go through his comments, people were saying, man, I told you shouldn't have done this, but you decided to do it anyways. So he obviously spoke to so many people about it. I don't know, it just felt like dirty.
See,
I don't think either of them were right though, because clearly, I mean, she's like manipulating the situation just as much as he is.
See, I think there was nothing else he could do to clear his name, considering this show, the narrative is clearly Blake is a huge D-bag. Like, between Kristina's awkward conversation with him on their date, which, by the way, I will say in this situation, as much as I'm sure we've been in a dating situation where like we let our emotions take over, whether or not we're in the right or wrong, it's about how we feel, which is what I think Kristina was going through. Because in actuality, I don't think Blake really did anything wrong to Kristina. If they weren't together, they weren't planning on being in a relationship, and it was a hookup, he did tell her. I don't know. And then with the Caelynn thing, I think considering all of the imagine seeing like ITM after ITM, like all these interviews where literally they're just saying all this stuff you had no idea they were saying, and you're like, hang on a second, and America's hating on you because they think you're this one person, and it's a black and white situation, and you're like, no, because they're not going to come to your defense, so the only thing you can show is receipts. Otherwise, all people would be asking if he didn't show receipts is, where are your receipts?
Yeah, I guess I feel like we could have waited to see how the rest of the season pans out, and I don't know how it will. I don't know if he'll find love, but I do think that if he does end up in a relationship with someone else, the story for him will change, and now he'll be in love with someone, and people won't necessarily look at him as such a bad guy, and he didn't have to like go and drag Caelynn along the way. But I mean, she is definitely in the wrong too.
Hey AfterBuzzers, if you like this clip, be sure to check out the link in the description below to view the whole episode. Also, we'd appreciate it if you'd like this video and comment your thoughts. Remember, no matter what TV show you're a fan of, we have an after show for you. All you need to do is search AfterBuzz TV followed by the name of your favorite TV show. Buzz you later.